Hello, I'm excited to hear that you want to learn more about Google Sites. Google Sites can be a great classroom website, a portfolio that you have to turn in, no longer need a 3-ring binder, or just for fun. Maybe you want to make a website just for family, or maybe you have a hobby and you want to make a website. There's many ways you can use Google Sites. And Atomic Learning has made some great tutorials regarding Google Sites, and it is really up to date for the most part. So I want to kind of just go over what your expectation is for this 2-hour course. This expectation is for you to create something and have some hands-on activity. So I always say have a purpose of what you're learning. If you're trying to make a classroom website, make a classroom website. If you're making a portfolio, make a portfolio. But these tutorials will still help you do both of those goals. You will want to scroll down at the very end. You will have a quick Google form assessment. Within that assessment, you'll need to give me a link to a Google site that you have created. Now, if you're just playing along and just want to mess with Google Sites today because you just want to know more about it and not really ready to develop a website, that's fine. But you still need to share me some kind of site that you have been working on as you did the hands-on activity. This is a 2-hour session, and not the tutorials are long enough do not require 2 hours. I'm in the assumption that you will be making something and doing some hands-on activity after you watch the tutorial. That is the best way to learn. So with that being said, there's 2 other things I want to mention. If you are trying to do a portfolio, what I have provided you at the very top of the introduction is instructions how to make an online portfolio. This is where it is a simple template that you can use to make an online portfolio where all you're doing is attaching documents in a file cabinet page. This will make more sense once you watch the tutorial and so on. But here's detailed instructions on the blog that was sent out last April on how to do so. So feel free to do this Google online portfolio for you. The other thing I want to make note though, in Google Sites, if you are creating a Google Classroom, do not steal a template from somewhere else. Start from scratch. So make sure you start from scratch on a Google site. Do not use a template. The only time I'm asking you to use a template is the one that I gave you instructions for an online portfolio. I hope that makes sense. The other thing I want to make note, this is a link to the Google site on our ACSD Tech website. There's a whole entire resources regarding Google Sites. And there's more information on that teacher portfolio. But I also have created a Google site because I've done Google Sites presentations many times outside the district. And you can see there's a whole bunch of information on here. And one of your assignments I'm going to add to another link, and I'm going to add it into the introduction, but it will not make sense to you until later, but is how to do a Google Classroom with your notes and assignments for your kids to know how to check their assignments, and all you're doing is updating the assignments on a Google Doc versus going to your site. Again, I'm going to say that again. So you've got your assignments page on your classroom website. I strongly suggest that you type it into Google Doc versus on your Google site. It just will save you some time. Again, this is up to you if you want to, but this is the video that I will be linking in your introduction as well, so you know how to create a classroom page on your Google site so you have detailed instructions. So I hope you find these tutorials very useful and get you started and be a Google site expert, and you can help other teachers down the road. Enjoy your summer. Thank you.